the singing chef. That we make you sing and you taste buds wet. All we want for you to see is how we living in a blessed country. Yeah.
Hello guys, what we're doing today is like welcome to the Singing Chef Show. Welcome from Georgetown live. Okay, so like this is the Singing Chef Show. I am Ian John, your singing chef, and I'm just sharpening my knives because I need it today. Because our recipe today, we're gonna be having this breadfruit, which is in season right now. In fact, I got it from the tree right up above us right here. That we're gonna be doing two different types of preparations for that, and then we're just gonna be doing a whiting. It's basically like cocklebelly from the sea, so we're good, right? And that's marinated, and I told you in the comments down below, I told you it's a bit of fish seasoning, a little bit of wiri pepper, green seasoning, everything that you can find in green seasoning I usually put in there, right? It's just to make it. And I actually always, I know it's fish, but I would actually, instead of like just an hour, I would actually do it for 24 hours. But you can just, within an hour, you're gonna still get pretty much the same flavor. I'm just like, I do things like, I go too far sometimes, right? So the first thing that we need to do is get our breadfruit on there, right? Okay, so what we've got, and I can tell you that's hot, but my hands don't seem to burn with anything. So let's just put this here. There's the water boiling, and I'm gonna just chop this breadfruit. Oi! Pull out the stem. Well, you know what the best thing to do is cut the stem, because I don't want to. There we go. Oh yes. Right, now when I get into this, I want a glorious inside. Look at this. Oh. And you guys might know the story about Captain Bligh actually bringing, he tried to bring Jamaica, then took it to Barbados, and then there was like a mutiny and all this kind of stuff. But eventually he managed to get his own back on the people that did the mutiny. But he got breadfruit to Guyana and the rest of the Caribbean, right? And like I'm telling you, this fruit is so important for our sustenance. I'm only going to use half of it today. Right, so what I want to do is just cut out. Guys, I'm going to tell you, I'm going to do a lot on this program about safe cutting. If you can, cut away from yourself, okay? Because one little slip, you can get into real problems, right? Okay, there's my breadfruit there. I cut out the middle. Oi! And then I'm going to cut this in half. And this one I'm putting in the boiling water. I don't have any salt or anything like that in there. It's just boiling water. Right? And this one here. And again, I'm going to cut away from myself. And this is when I was teaching my children how to cook, the only thing I used to worry about, I used to watch them cutting. And I was like, okay, you need to learn some proper ways to cut in. They're probably not going to listen to you. That's children for you. But yeah, there you go. Okay, so we're going to cut out the skin with this one. That one I just want to boil, right? Because I'm going to do something different that you may not be used to, but I'm going to do something different with that. Like I said, two different types of preparation for the breadfruit. Okay, let's get rid of this. You know that breadfruit is so good for you. It gives you protein, it gives you so much carbohydrates, and it's all slow release. So if you eat a great big breakfast with breadfruit in it, even like simple fried breadfruit, which is what this is going to be, right? My gosh, you got enough nutrients, you could last all day. And people wondering, oh, you're looking like the bionic man or something like that. But I'm telling you, just too good. And also, it just tastes great. Breadfruit, Oh my gosh. Oh gosh. Imagine have a fruit that actually acts like bread. Okay? Right. So what we want to do, I'm going to chop this in like that. Right? And then the white bits will turn into half. Let me move this out of the way because I think I'm blocking what I'm actually doing here. Let's move this over here, and then we're going to use the good bits. There you go. That's wonderful. Okay. Right. Right. So that almost looks like chips, right? This is what I want. Breadfruit chips. That's what we're talking about. Right. Let me chop that off. Too small, so small. Anyway, I don't like little fine chips, you know. I like proper English chips. Watch. See? Like that. Chunky chips. Right? And these really fry off really well. What we're going to do is just cut this all to size. Lovely. And look at that. Yeah, we're doing good here. Okay, we got lots of different examples of chips. Okay, here we go. All right, done. All right, boom, boom. There we go. Yeah, if it looks too chunky, just cut it again, right? Right, you don't have to be too exact about this. But I'm telling you, these make really delicious fries. It's worth the trouble. You have to chop up potatoes like this anyway, so nobody could complain. Here we go. Right, so right in the middle there. So, and then put this all this nice size. And chop that, right? Lovely. Are you gonna see how nice these breadfruit chips come out, right? So that's 1/4 in there. That's doing its thing, and that's the more complicated one. But this one we're just gonna put straight into the oil, and then we're there good. You know, this is like normal chips. This is what, if you're in a rush or you just gotta feed the family and don't worry about stupidness, this is what you need to do. This is what you need to do, right? So we're good here. Boom. Right. So we got our fish here, which is whiting, but the biscuit is like, whiting is a bit like sea cocklebelly. They got big eyes like cocklebelly, right? But you can take the skin off, you can fillet it a little bit. You leave the center bone on, because by the time you fry this and it's really crispy, man, everything is just like this lovely sea-ness, right? It's very good marriage between that and the breadfruit. And then this one that I'm going to do for you, which I'm really excited to actually show you, right? And are you going to see, and then we're going to have like a nice special sauce that's going to go along with it. I'm thinking Sammy sauce, but I might do something different.
Yeah. Welcome to the world of the singing chef. We gonna make you sing and you taste buds wet. From the Pomeranian River to East Coast, Maurice to the Eastern Shore to Georgetown City. Akawini, Wakapo to the hinterlands, from the Corentino River to Linden. All we want for you to do is sit back and enjoy.
Okay, now that looks, oh, look at that. Okay, that's going in very easily, right? And I did this on purpose without any flour, any salt or any kind of flavoring. That's our it's a beautiful thing that we have here, breadfruit. And I'm telling you, you don't need egg or anything like that to put together, and you're going to see what the recipe that I'm going to be doing with this. But for right now, what I want to do is get these breadfruit here. I want to stand away from that, boy. Look at all this rise up, right? I want to get them all in there, and I want them to do a good cook. I'm going to double fry those, because it's going to be crispy on the outside, soft on the inside. That's what double fry is all about. Yeah, let's just make sure that's all in the oil. Okay, So what we have is very little time. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna take this one egg, boom, right? I don't want this to go all over this egg. I want it to just go all over this. I don't want too much egg because I just want the egg to hold what I'm gonna put on it, right? And this is all the fish. Look how nice that is, man. And then when we take that out for the first time, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna put this in some flour and breadcrumbs, and then we right back in there, right? So what we're gonna do is gonna clean this up a little bit, right? So our breadfruit is looking nice there. So I'm just gonna get just gonna get this breadfruit out of here, right? Imagine like if you bush cooking, right? Look how nice this is. And you see how nice this is crisping up. Look at that. That's gorgeous. This thing, they already light already. Breadfruit is just like the most wonderful thing. Seriously. Okay. Right. Slow release energy. The calories and all that kind of stuff much better for you than normal potatoes. But I don't want to convince you. I want you to come into this yourself. I'm just introducing you to something that you have here in Guyana that's so good. You don't have to worry too much or travel or buy expensive or like foreign thing, right? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna just take the skin off, and this is how I do it. And I tell you, when you're cutting, try to cut away from yourself, right? I'm not trying to be fancy. I'm just saying like safety, because I have to teach my children. All my children were so impatient to learn how to cook, so I had to teach them all this. That's why I'm like daddy. Every time I go in the kitchen, it's ridiculous. Right, here we go. Right, and I know both of my girls now, they're actually vegan. So like a lot of these recipes that I'm doing, that it could be interpreted. You know, you leave out certain things, and you don't have to have it, you know, a whole bunch of nonsense in there, like egg and stuff like that. You know, if you're vegan, breadfruit actually holds together by itself. So this is one of the reasons why I want to really show you guys. You don't even need to add flour or any kind of stuff. All you need to do is take the breadfruit, put it inside there, like that, right? That's the most work you have to do, and then cut out the skin, right? Which I can take out of here, right? Right? And then inside, since breadfruit has a nice flavor, but it don't have much of a taste, right? So what you're gonna do, let me turn this thing off before I keep wasting all my electricity. Not my electricity, my gas. Okay, that's done, right? Let me just check this quickly. Yes. Look how lovely that is. That's the one side of breadfruit. Just straight. You just peel it, just chuck it in the fire, and then just add salt and pepper and everything like that, right? But the reason why I'm gonna show you how to do this thing is like because I know it's so nice, right? So what I want to do is chuck in like this. I got some lemon pepper seasoning. You can put in whatever you want, whatever is your favorite. You can chuck in chicken seasoning, you can chuck in any kind of thing you want, right? Just mash it up a little bit. I'm gonna show you how lovely this is, boy. Right? But the great thing is about breadfruit is that it just holds together, right? Okay. Right. Lemon pepper. So we got, I think that's just, I don't know, it's all up on the thing. I think that's, I put a little bit of oregano in there. This is dill weed, right? And this is marban pork that I dried myself. It looks too big to put in there, but I'm gonna put some in there because I love exciting stuff like this, man. Right, there you go. Don't worry about trying to remember or even figuring this thing out, because I'm telling you, it's all on the It's gonna come up periodically, and my cameraman is being really good because I really asked him. I promised him. What did I promise you? I don't think I promised you anything, but I think it definitely you're gonna be getting a good Christmas present if you cover me good, right? Okay. All right, and then I'm gonna put some of the shallots. I don't care if they're on the inside and a little bit uncooked. I like the burst, the shallots, and everything like that, right? So what I'm gonna do is add like a little bit of water to this, tiny bit, not much, right? And then I want to squeeze this thing. Watch. Oh God! Oi! You know what? let me use the thing. It's still hot. This thing is still hot. But look how it keeps together. I'm gonna show you how good this is.
Yeah. Welcome to the world of the singing chef. We gonna make you sing and you taste buds well. From the Pomeranian River to East Coast, Maurice to the eastbound shore to Georgetown City. I can win you what about it, the hinterlands from the Quarantino River to Linden Town. All we want for you to do is sit back and enjoy the show.
Okay, so here we go. I'm making a mash of this whole lot. Let me taste this. No, it's alright. What? No, I'm good. Yeah, just like that, but just another one. Yeah. With cloth in it. Right. Okay. All right. Here we go. Ready? Okay. So, and these gonna taste a little bit different. Believe me. You could already taste them. All right. So we need to take these out. Look at that. Those are breadfruit fritters, all ready and waiting. Now once that cools down, we're gonna try one of them, right? Okay. 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 So what we're gonna do, which you guys you see on this Singing Chef show first, but what we're gonna do is we're gonna get these in there. So what I'm gonna do is mix the I got to add that on. Okay, we're gonna need to mix these together, the flour and the breadcrumbs. Right, get nice and loose mix. Take your whatever you have here. You mix that, make sure it gets really loosey-goosey before you attempt to put them into the oil, right? This is our fish, right? Okay, so we have our sweet potato fries there ready. Boom, 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 boom.
Yeah. Welcome to the world of the singing chef. We gonna make you sing and you taste buds well. From the Pomeranian River to East Coast, Maurice to the eastbound shore to Georgetown City. I can win you what about it, the hinterlands from the Quarantino River to Linden Town. All we want for you to do is sit back and enjoy the show.
Okay, now these babies look good. Whiting chips. Look how wonderful these things look. I mean, you can eat for days. This is like your whole family. I remember when I used to go like on holidays in Australia, and we used to spend like Bluey's Beach, and you know, we used to spend the whole time catching a lot of whiting, and it's the same thing in Ghana. Look how beautiful that is, right? And you're having that with your chips. Look at that, man, right? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna just leave that by itself, and we're gonna put the rest of this stuff in there, right? The rest of the chips. I call these fish chips, not fish and chips. These are fish chips. So that's why I like calling it a fish fry, because you can have any kind of fish in here. These are just like the purest ones, but you can have any kind of fish in there. Whatever you got, you can do a fish fry just like this. And look how much food that giving you, man. Right? Now we're gonna let this let go out. So be quick about it, because remember, everything cooks. The temperature, everything is kind of like within a minute. So you have to make sure you don't put too much in there that you can't get into your pan within a minute. Right? That's usually the range of cooking time that you can take everything out and you say everything ready. Okay, I think I'm good. Oh my gosh, the more I keep digging, there's more and more stuff in here. Oh my gosh, who put this in here? Okay, right, okay, we're good. 1 and 2 thing there. That's very nice. I like that. I like that. Okay, so what we want to do is let that rest. Right, and what we got is, let me try one of these. Oh my god, so well said, so well said, very very nice. So what we're gonna do is my little thing that is do. And I have a lot of this. No, this is where you go back to the real bush cooking. This is why, you know, that's my thing. That's my thing. Okay, I think you could rest yourself. You don't need to be used right now. All right, I want to put it all together, and this is the breadfruit that we was boiling. We were boiling, and then I mix it with some herbs, which is, everything is going to be there if you want to figure out which herbs you mix it with. And then I'm just preparing, because we're going to do some beautiful breadfruit fritters, right? I'm going to show you what we're going to do. We're going to cover this whole thing like this, because you don't want it too thick or anything like that. You just want it to be nice, right? And with breadfruit, you don't have to add egg or anything like that. It stays together by itself. Watch. See? I was gonna pipe it, but I don't think you need to, because I just want like little pellets where this thing gonna come out really nice, right? Just mash it. And this has got all the scallions and all the seasoning I put into it. This is after I boil it. The reason I'm trying to get even size, because I got cut it just now. I have to cut it. There you go. Lovely. Right? And with these ones, I don't have to do this. You can do it without it. I'm sure the flavor is going to be really fantastic, but I want to add some cheese on top. I like doing this kind of stuff and just press it in like that. Now watch. Right? Right. Like I'm saying, imagine if you're out in a bush, you don't have very many things, but you want to come up with something very special. Just, this is what you can do. These are like the mashed breadfruit fritters. Watch, watch. I'm gonna show you how these things gonna come out, right?
Yeah. Welcome to the world of the singing chef. We gonna make you sing and you taste buds red. From the Pomeranian River to East Coast, Maurice to the eastbound shore to George.
Okay, I just taken these out there. So now I've got my breadfruit chips there, and I've got my breadfruit goujons that I'm gonna make, which is all mixed up with. There's no egg in there. I thought I would have had to add egg, but I don't need to. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna just cut these in some straight lines like this, right? Because it's amazing. We got this wonderful thing that's in Guyana here, right? It's not gonna be like chips. I'm just gonna roll all of them like this while that's heating up, just like this. So we're making like little goujons. Okay, a little bit. They're just very nice. They're like such wonderful things, right? Wonderful. Okay, and we're in there. Some of them I'm gonna put in some of the flour from before. There you go. And they're gonna look like fish cakes, but they're not. They're all they're all breadfruit. There we go. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Just make sure that they're thin enough so they're gonna cook through. Okay. Put those in. 4, 2. Okay, we got those. Okay. This is what you can do with breadfruit. Very nice. And they're gonna look just like fish cakes. So we can almost call these like breadfruit fish cake looking things. But I like this. Look, very nice. Put this to the side. I'm gonna make loads of these, and then basically that's what we're gonna have frying off.
We gon' make you sing and you taste buds red. From the Cameroon River to East Coast, Paris to the Eastern Shore to Georgetown City. I can win you what I hold to the hinterlands. From the Quarantine River to Linden Town. All we want for you to do is sit back and enjoy the
Lovely. So here, look, you see? That's when you know they're ready, because they start to float like this. And look at those. And believe me, those are breadfruit fritters, not fish cakes, all right? So we're gonna put our second lot in there. Look at that. 1. Right, and these are all breadfruit. It's just breadfruit with seasoning. There's no egg, there's no anything else in there. I thought I would have had to add it, but no. Breadfruit does everything that you need it to do. That's why it kept us alive during the times, the hardship times. Thanks to Captain Bly. Okay. Now we're gonna watch. It's going to actually start to float up once they start to really fry, and then the air goes on the inside. And look at that. Oh yeah. I'm loving this. I'm loving this. I hope you guys are too as well. Look, look. Look at this. Just does it. It's just a beautiful thing.
We gon' make you sing and you taste buds red. From the Cameroon River to East Coast, Paris to the Eastern Shore to Georgetown City. I can win you what I hold to the hinterlands. and enjoy the show.
Hey. Okay, right. So now we're ready to try our, this is whiting, which is a good bit of fish fry with basically breadfruit chips, right? But what we're doing is we're doing breadfruit in two different types. These are breadfruit goujons, where you mix it up, boil it, mix it up, and everything like that. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna do a little plate for Miss Jessica, and then we need for her to come and try this out and see how you can try breadfruit in like completely different ways, you know, and you still just fry it. So come on, Miss Jessica.
Okay,
Please, can you come in? Don't be shy.
I'm not shy.
Okay, I'm gonna put some of that.
This looks gorgeous.
This is almost like these whiting. They're so thin and fragile. It's almost like chips. It's almost like having fish, but like, you know, they're actually chips. I want to put some of the breadfruit chips in there. And then what I want to do is just get a couple
they look
of
really,
these.
really interesting.
They are.
These are the breadfruit goujons.
They almost look like fish cakes.
Yeah, they look delicious.
Right, they almost look like fish cakes, right? And I want you guys to see the difference in them, right? And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put a little bit of, you know, you guys know our famous Sammy sauce, Sammy, right? So you gotta put some of that on there, right? But like, imagine this for cutters, it would just be amazing. So you got all these together, and we want Miss Jessica.
Lovely.
I'm gonna move this out to the way.
So this is finger food, is it?
All finger food.
Lovely.
All finger food.
Well, the thing I'm intrigued about most, and I'm sure all our viewers will be very intrigued, are these goujons.
Yeah, these are goujons.
Yeah, because I just want to know what these taste like.
Yeah, because goujons is like you don't just fry them. What you have to do is boil them, add seasoning to them, and then you take it once we make the shape, and then you fry it again. And you see how nice they are?
Delicious. I'm going to try some of the fish.
And we didn't even need to add egg or anything like that to it, because breadfruit naturally keeps together really good. You know, I'm going to help you with this because it's just looking good. It's looking good. Okay. My God, that's good. Guys, I can tell you, sometimes I know how to do some of this stuff, but like sometimes I'm trying things out for the first time. And this is one of them that I just thought would work, but it really does work. My God. I love these goujons. They're so Moorish.
Interesting.
Because they got this wonderful flavor. And let me see with the fish fry, which is whiting we're using, but you can use any kind of fish that you want.
Really nice.
That works.
Yeah.
Right? Guys, if you're having a few beers or anything like that and you're out, you know.
And don't forget, breadfruit is in season right now.
Breadfruit, yeah, exactly.
Did you see, and watch out for the video, the music video. This is where the singing chef, Ian John, got attacked by a breadfruit tree twice. And narrowly missed his head.
I can't remember what song that. Yeah, exactly. They attacked me, and then I just picked them up calmly and I just cooked them. Nice. Anyway, guys.
So thank you. And all the people that are sending their comments, we're really grateful to you. Shout out to all the people that have been inspired by this show and have got to cooking. Thanks a lot. And all our fans out there. And thanks to TBN. And we'll see you next time.
Okay, guys. So, guys, if you want to tune in, you know, you tune in for the first time, and if you want to keep tuning in, remember it's TBN Facebook, which is the Guyanese Cricket, and also it goes onto YouTube straight away. So all you have to do is just Singing Chef GY TBN, right? And also, if you're interested in any of our tours, it's 695-9065. 695-9065. So
plus 592 if you're phoning WhatsApp.
yeah, plus 592 if you know you're not in Guyana. So we'll see you guys very, very soon on the next Singing Chef adventure. Yay! Bye.
Yeah. Welcome to the world. the singing chef. We gonna make you sing and you taste buds wet. From the Cameroon River to East Coast, my beast to the eastbound shore to Georgetown City. I can win you up about the hinterlands from the Quarantine River to Linden Town. All we want for you to do is sit back and enjoy.
Okay, walks and she talks just like the moon. Duality of our human beings. She had a premonition once. The year 2065 wouldn't be the best for good wine or good food. So then she remembered what her daddy said about predictions could never make a wise man out of a fool. Now she walks and she talks just like pouring out resistance. Walks and she talks just like just like an old man, just like an old man, just like an old man. She got married young but found her best really young. Step was wise down at the local church. Then she found her fancy boy. She couldn't understand how mixed emotions it takes to kill that natural urge. Now she walks and she talks just like pouring out resistance in the room. Now she walks and she talks just like an old man. Woo! God! She remembered a diary she'd buried once in a time capsule for school on Independence Day. As she remembered the note she wrote, she remembered the note said, girl, you better love your life or you gonna fade away. Run your life or you gonna fade away. I say you better run your life or you gonna fade away. Walks and she talks just like the moon. Pouring out resistance in the room. Walks and she talks just like the moon. Just like an old man. Just like an old man. Just like an old man. Oh my God! If the breadfruit don't kill me first. Oh gosh! Wow. Nature.
Progression like
Oh, like, I got knocked at this side, this side, this side, the wind.
so welcome to the world of the singing chef. Let me make you sing and you taste buds wet. All we want for you to see is how we living in a blessed country. Yeah.